Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Mike here, Wildlife Outdoor Survival. Hey, y'all gonna have to just look over the neighbors up here. Their dogs. They don't care much me being out here in this field. I'm out here in the middle of a big open field. Tell y'all what I was into today. I was on my way home from work earlier and driving down the road. Had the windows down. It's kind of a nice day. It's about, I don't know, 77 degrees today. Not real bad. Real nice day for this time of year. And I was riding down the road, had the window down, driving some of the old country roads on the way home from work, and I seen some wild asparagus growing on the side of the road. Well, I was dropping one of my buddies off, and he said, told him, I said, you know what, I'm gonna go hunt some wild asparagus this afternoon. He said, you're kidding me. I said, no, seriously, I'm gonna go hunt some wild. He said, I didn't know it grow wild. Well, yeah, it does. Um, actually, come from that way before I was coming home, come on toward the house, got here at the house and knew a few spots out in these fields where there might be some growing. Look, I got horses and everything here. Here comes a horse. He probably won't know what I'm doing. But anyway, I got down here and got to looking around, and I want y'all to see. I don't know if everybody knows this or not, but I'm out picking wild asparagus. Well, here's what I'm looking for. See this plant here? Real scraggly looking. Got these real fine leaves stuff on it with y'all. That's asparagus plant. This is seeds. All right. Now I've already picked here 2 or 3 times. I've actually picked asparagus about 3 times this year, and same things you go to the supermarket and buy, but it's just grows wild here, wild asparagus. And my granddad, we used to ride up and down the road. He would drive, and farm I growed up on. It was I don't know how many hundreds of acres it was, but we would ride the gravel roads on that old farm, and he would drive me around, and we'd look in the fence rows. A lot of fence rows, pastures where horses and cows and stuff are now. You gotta kind of watch, because if there's livestock, they will eat it when it's green. But this is what I'm looking for. And y'all know what asparagus looks like. Well, you can tell that's pretty much the same plant, just bigger. And what I'm doing, I'm just looking around the base here, and what it does, it makes spears. Well, what I try to do, y'all, I try to let a couple of them get big every year. I don't pick everything that's there. I never harvest everything that's there. You gotta let stuff reproduce, let it seed out and reproduce again if you want to harvest again next year. And I really believe in that. I try to be as conservative as I can. I figure if Mother Nature provides, the least we can do is use it as sparingly as we can, or at least use it smart. You know, be wise about it. But y'all look, there's some. I mean, it's all over the place here. And like I said, I knew this was here, but I thought while I was out doing this today on my way home, I thought I'd take you guys along, let you see what I was doing. See it right there? Now this one's probably a little growed out, but like I said, if you let it grow, it gets big like this, and it reseeds itself for next year. Well, as you can see, there's smaller plants here. All right. Well, this one, it will get real woody. And this one's a little woody down here, but I'm gonna break the top out of it, because as you break these off, it's just like everything, like even a garden. If you harvest it right at the right time, it will produce better. And what I'll do, I broke that one off, and now probably it may come back one more time this year, maybe twice. We may get a couple more spears from here this year, and then all this will reseed for next year. And this is a rooted plant. You can actually dig this up and plant the root, and it will come up. So you can tell the different stages. See how that one is? And look at that one. We'll find some more, I'm sure, here somewhere. And as we do, I'll kind of show you the different stages and stuff. But all I'm doing, y'all, let me get these sunglasses off where I can see. All I'm doing is just looking around the base where this stuff is sprouted out, and you can kind of see how it does. It kind of sprouts out around the bottom. Like I said, as we find more, I'll kind of show you. But it's just growing everywhere. I mean, it's all over the place. Yeah, I guess a lot of people didn't know there was such a thing as wild asparagus. Or, I mean, I have, just because, like I said, when I was a kid, my grandfather and I, we would, one of the things we spent a lot of time doing is collecting wild asparagus, and you know, certain times of year. And usually it's around the 1st of June or something. This year, actually, last couple years, it's been a little early. Probably the last 2 weeks of May is when I started harvesting. And we've eaten asparagus a few times off of it, y'all. See, here's another one. All I'm doing is looking around the base. Don't see any new growth, any new spears. Honestly, there's some smaller ones in there. But they've already kind of matured and fanned out. What are you doing? What are you doing, girl? Actually, that's my wife's family. That's her mother's horse. That's the land I'm on. That's why I know it's okay just to stop here. If they see my vehicle, they'll figure I'm out here doing something crazy anyway. All right. I don't see anything. Like I said, y'all, it may be about over with this year, but I say we'll find a few. Nope. Well, like I said, at the other spot I was at, I found about 10 or 12 spears, just a little bigger than this. But a lot of what you look for, we've been kind of looking at the single plants scattered out here, but when you get up in here, there's actually bunches. See how this stuff is grown? This is all wild asparagus. And you really got to kind of watch, y'all, because they're like, oh, there's some growing. I can show you now. You got to kind of watch insects, ticks, chiggers, snakes. But here's one. Here's one growing. It's kind of headed out a little bit, but it's still pretty young and tender. Look there. That's a pretty good asparagus spear, really. Now here's what we're looking for, y'all. Right there. Look at that. That's perfect. And y'all, I'm gonna tell you, this is one of my favorite wild edibles for this time of year. This and morel mushrooms, boy, I'm telling you, it's hard to beat. Usually morel mushroom season right around turkey season, and don't nothing go better with wild turkey than morel mushrooms. Look, there's a big one. Look at that. Now see, I'll show you if I can get this one to, yeah, the bottom of it's a little woody. It'll split out on you. What you want is like that right there. Just a clean snap, kind of like snapping a green bean. And look at that, y'all. Now that's an asparagus spear, which I'll probably cut about this much off. I'll probably cut it off about right here when I go to cook it here at the while. And my wife, my youngest daughter, they love wild asparagus, or any kind of asparagus. We buy it, but I figure, hey y'all, if Mother Nature's gonna provide it for me, and all I gotta do is get off my butt and go get it, guess what? I'm gonna go get it. Look around the other side of this thing. And look, you can see where the horses come through here. Like I said, they'll eat it. They've broken it off. Okay. Kind of looking up underneath. No new spears. But we've got 4 or 5. Like I said, I've got 10 or 12. We'll probably have 16, 18 times we get done. That's enough. That's enough to cook up and have for dinner tonight anyway. Just want to make sure I ain't overlooking anything, y'all. And like I said, you can see how much I've left of this stuff. So it will reproduce over and over. I think that's a good thing. I think that's the way we should harvest everything in the wild, is sparingly and wisely, and try to make it last as long as we can. If we treat everything on this world that way, we'd have a lot more of what used to be. My opinion, just to be honest with you. All right, y'all. Move on around here. Oh, here's some. Here's some I can show you. If I can get untangled from these vines. Oh, cowwitch vine stuff, boy. Ooh. All right, y'all, look. I hope you can see this. I really want to show you. You can see this one was right here. Okay. Evidently something come through here and snapped it off. What we can do, see how that clean snapped at the bottom? We can eat all that. We're gonna harvest that one. Y'all, I'm not gonna touch this one yet, but I want you to see. See this right here? That's the start of wild asparagus. See, look here, here's another one, y'all. Look at that. Alright, see how that folded, but it didn't want to snap? What you want to do is snap it where it snaps clean off, like I was telling you. Alright. Yeah, we're going to leave that little one right there. We're going to leave that one right there and let him grow for a few days. But I'm telling you what, you come back here in about 2 days, maybe 3 at the most, and it'll be as big as these are. This stuff grows quick, y'all. Alright. I left my bag in the truck. I didn't bring it with me what I was harvesting, putting everything in. Alright. See, this one's gotten woody. Yep. See, that's already headed out. It's gotten woody. I broke it off just so maybe a new spear grow. There's already plenty here to seed out. Well, y'all, I got a handful of wild asparagus right here in just what, 10 minutes maybe, 12? I don't know. I just wanted to kind of share what I was doing with you guys. I told you I was going to try to be doing videos, and you know, I know this isn't survival or real outdoorsy, but honestly, y'all, that's why I call my channel Way of Life. This is kind of stuff I do all the time. I base the stuff that I harvest. I call this grocery shopping. You know, this is my form of grocery shopping, y'all. I don't do much shopping, but this is about as close as it comes, I guess. But anyway, y'all, I just wanted to holler at you, let you see what I was into today. Wanted to share what I was doing with you. I hope if there's anybody out there that didn't know asparagus grew wild, had never harvested any, well, y'all, I hope you go out and find you some, and you take it home, cook it up, and it's good to you. But this is just like everything, y'all. Make sure you know what you're getting, and make sure you know where you're getting it is safe, because, you know, like I said, this is my family's place. I know no kind of chemicals or anything's been put on the ground. Check, make sure, do your research. Be 100% sure about what you're eating if you're going to go out and harvest any wild edible. But anyway, y'all, I just want to tell you I appreciate you. Thank you for watching. If you would, please like and subscribe, and we'll see y'all next time.